Channel. So today I'm going to be bringing you the Week 10 grades for the Chargers 2019 game against the Oakland Raiders in Oakland. So as you can tell, lost 24-26. Now what I want to talk about first is the obvious ref ball going on. I haven't really had to use that one in our games yet because a lot of them have been determined by scores less than 7, and for the most part have been interceptions that have been Rivers' fault. However, it's not all Rivers, which I'm going to say that now since all Charger fans seem to think it is. It's not Rivers' job to play defense. It's not his job to kick the ball. It's not his job to run the ball. All he does is throw it. Now, in this game, the reason why I say ref ball was a factor is because there were several unnecessary roughness calls on Rivers that were not called after the play, which to me is kind of bullshit. And then when we go to the stats, you're going to see 3 interceptions. 2 of those I do not put on him. He was getting hit for one of them, and I don't know what happened on that besides him being hit. And then the third pick that was thrown was he was grabbed by the face mask. Now because of those, I won't blame him for those 2. The one in between those was his fault. So let's go ahead and go to the rest of the stats now. So statistic-wise, Rivers went 17 of 31, 207 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. Now, for me, it's 201 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. So therefore, I'm going to give him a B. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, that kind of balances it out. And like I told you guys, why the other 2 don't count to me. Running-wise, Gordon had 22 carries, 109 yards, and a touchdown. Ekeler had 6 for 19. Keenan had 1 for 18, and then Watt had 1 for 1. So in terms of running the ball, we do get an A, in my opinion. Receiving-wise, no one really stood out, but Ekeler and Henry had touchdowns, and obviously I'll give them a B as well. Rivers fumbled once, but didn't lose it. 2 sacks by Ingram. A sack by Usemele, and Bosa was, sorry about that, I'm walking past a parkour gym or something like that. Punts were good, field goals were good, so special teams gets an A. Now, normally I stop these reactions here, but I do feel like something needs to be brought up. The Chargers need to sign linemen. Good linemen, great linemen, depth linemen, literally any lineman right now. Because the line was terrible that day. I think something Smith or some shit, some guy that plays right tackle, let up like a sack for each of the first 4 possessions, which is bad. I think when Derwin comes back at a strong safety, if we're still even remotely in a playoff race, which right now, I'll be the first to admit, we have maybe a 1% chance, in my opinion, to make it, but 1% chance is still a chance. If Derwin James comes back and we're in a spot to maybe make a playoff run, he will make a big impact on the team. See, there's one of the interceptions there that you see on the little video. Cool. But that's kind of the end of this episode. I just wanted to talk about some of the things we needed to. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.